Now, how can you stop paying money for your children that are going to school here in Italy? That is for children that are going to nursery school or primary school. You know, you pay some money for them every month. Because I did a video recently and I said school fees here in Italy is free. You don't need to pay anything for your children to go to school here in Italy. I'm talking about public school, not private school. And some people said, ah, sir, it's not true. I used to pay for 400. I used to pay 200 every month for my children. So if school fees is free, why am I paying this money? Now I will first of all explain it to you. In Italy here, you don't pay 1 cent for your children to go to nursery school and primary school, even secondary school. Now, those of you that are paying for 400, 300 every month, the reason why you are paying that money is for the money your children used to eat in school. They call it mesa. That is because your children go there, there's no way they can just stay in school from 8 o'clock to almost about 4 o'clock without eating. So they go to mesa to eat. So it is the money that they used to eat every day that they accumulate together and bring it for you every month to pay. So that one is not school fees. School fees is free because that eating in school is also optional. You can decide to say your children, you don't want them to be eating. So how can you now stop paying that money? You go back to the school, tell them you don't want your children to be eating in school. So in that case, depending on the commune, like in my own commune, if you don't want your children to be eating in school, then they have to close every day by 12:45. So by 12:45, your child will close. You go and carry your children. But if you want them to eat, they can stay in school, eat around 1. After eating, they go back again to class. So that eating is optional. So if I say school fees is free, it's not because I was lying, just that some of us don't understand it, that money that you are paying is not school fees. So if you don't want your children to be paying that money, then you stop them from eating, then you have to go and be picking them every 1 o'clock or 12:45, depending on your commune. So some say school fees is not free. At times they will tell you pay 15 euro, at times they will tell you pay 20 euro. Those are marked as for excursion. Maybe they are going to Rome, they are going for excursion in Rome. They can say, okay, all children bring 20 euros. Now you can still decide not to pay that money. The school will never force you. Anything they ask you to pay in school is optional. So if you did not pay, your child will not go with that particular class. So what they will do, if other children are going for that excursion, they will take your child, they will go and add your child to other section. For instance, your child is in primary 1. Here we have primary 1A, primary 1B, primary 1C. So if it is C that are going on vacation and you did not pay, they will take your child to go and join primary B, primary 1B. So it will be, he or she will be in that class for that particular day until the rest children come back. Then he or she can now go back to their class. So it is also not compulsory that you must pay that money. Then the other one, which is the assicurazione that I talked about, that is very important for you to pay. That one also, no school will also force you to pay insurance. Although the insurance is small, like in my own commune is 15 euros. So people say their own is 7, some say their own is 12, depending on the commune and depending on what that insurance actually covered. Because it's not just enough for you to pay that insurance, you also need to ask, this money that are paying, what are the things it cover? Not that maybe somebody just use biro to write on your son's hand. You say insurance should come and pay. That insurance might not cover that type of incident. So you need to also know what that insurance cover. So different components have their own. So it's here, if you have a child, just send that child to school. You will not pay 1 cent. So any money that you are paying, it is because you personally decide to pay. So if they are going for excursion, you don't want your child to go, don't pay. Your child will stay. If they are eating in school, you don't want your child to eat, so you can also stop that. So that's how it actually works for those of you that are confusing the whole thing. Please make sure you share this video. Thank you and God bless you. For those of you that are finding it difficult to send money to your loved ones in Nigeria, I will want you to use tap send to send money to Nigeria, which happens to be the best app as of today. And if you put my promo code Heroes TV, they will even dash you 5 euro free in your first transaction. You can get this app tap send from your Apple Store, your Play Store, or even from the link in this particular video. Go and use tap send to send money to Nigeria.